to my kitchen, which is absolutely a disaster at the moment, but I'm so excited. There's good reason here. I am going to cook you bake you, I should say, one of my famous recipes that I have on hand, and it is the season for this recipe. What I'm going to show you today is how to bake zucchini brownies. Now, I know if you've never had these before, you're like, oh my goodness, who in the world would ever eat brownies with zucchini in them? Let me tell you, they are my family's absolute favorite over any pie, anything. And I promise you, nobody will even know you have zucchini in them. Like, bake them and watch people's faces just like react in total surprise. It's insane. So I have a garden, grow my zucchini. I've had, if you're like me, tons and tons and tons of zucchini that I need to get rid of. Hence the reason why this recipe is so amazing right now. So I spent, I don't know, 15 minutes shredding my zucchini. Now, if you don't have a garden with umpteen gazillion zucchinis growing right now, and you just go to the store, or you bum one off of a friend who has a garden, you can do a couple different things. So I have a nice big shredder. I've got a medium shredder. When you got a lot of zucchini, you go big. If you're just doing one, because you're only going to need 2 cups of zucchini, you can even use one of these shredders. Kind of sucks a little bit, but it works. Okay, so let's get started. First thing, and I will put a list of the ingredients on here. You're going to need about a cup of vegetable oil, then you need 1.5 cups of sugar. I am not perfect at this measuring stuff. Kind of one of those, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now I want to tell you guys something. I love pure Mexican vanilla, however I'm out. So if you happen to be going on a trip to Mexico, and you're going to be in the airport, you let me know, because I will give you some money to get me some Mexican vanilla. That stuff's incredible. It's the best vanilla there is. Okay? Mix it all up. KitchenAid, if you don't have one of these things, whew, I'm telling you, it's the best. Then I like to put this little contraption on here. And you need 2 cups of flour. Then we need a 1/2 cup of baking cocoa. Now, folks, this is not hot chocolate, although we make hot chocolate out of this. This is unsweetened cocoa that you're gonna buy. We also need 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. All that in the dry goods. Take my knife and then mix it all up. Then, that's why I have this little contraption, because I am a mess maker. If you can't tell by the way my kitchen looks right now, I am a total mess maker. So, turn this thing on, feed it through the funnel. Here it's slowing down because it's getting thick. It's going to be kind of dry looking. That's okay. Your zucchini is going to help you out with that get it back to the moist level that you want for like a true brownie, okay? So I'm gonna let it mix good. By the way, I'm gonna show you in a minute my KitchenAid paddle mixer. If you don't have one of those babies, you are missing out, folks, missing out. It like does the side of the bowl for you. It's pretty incredible. Okay, turn it back on. You're gonna do 2 cups of your shredded zucchini. I'm gonna have zucchini for days. I'm gonna freeze my zucchini so that I can continue to make zucchini brownies for the next several months. Okay, I've got it good and mixed in. So I have one more thing. You can either do semi-sweet chocolate chips, about a 1/2 cup, or you can do chopped pecans. Right there. Whichever your desired flavor is. Colvin's love chocolate chips. So, and it's a 1/2 cup, but, or you just pour. Okay, so then you 1/2 cup, get that all good and mixed. Oh yeah. What do people do before KitchenAids? Just don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you now. It's nice and gooey looking. See that? See how wonderful that is? That's the perfect consistency you want for this. If it's still dry, you need to put more vegetable oil in. If it's too oily, you'll be just fine. It'll be okay unless it's like drizzling off of there. Then you might want to kind of drain it a little bit. Just push it down, drain it out, okay? But this is like sticky, perfect. Okay, by the way, I gotta show you that paddle. Look at this thing. If you don't have one of these, order one. Amazon, they're probably like 10, 15 bucks. They're amazing. So, next thing, you're gonna pop it in 350, 30 minutes, okay? While that's baking, it's time to make your frosting. You need a 1/4 cup, which is a 1/2 stick of butter. Get that melting on your pot. I'm one of those girls, I turn everything on high. I got this amazing gas stove, which I'll never go back. But my husband reminds me you can't turn that on high necessarily, Jennifer, so I've got it on high. And I'm just gonna watch it melt. I mean, it melts so much quicker on high. It also can burn. That's why he tells me, Jennifer, you can't do that. So many rules. Okay, meanwhile, while that's melting, and this is where you gotta make sure you don't wanna burn it because burnt cocoa, ugh, disgusting. You need 6 tablespoons of this cocoa. All right, 6 tablespoons of cocoa. Then you're gonna get that all melted or mixed up. Oh yeah, okay, see now it's starting to burn. I'm turning it down. I know I ain't the only one that turns everything on high. I just know it. Next, you need 2 cups of powdered sugar. Not regular sugar. Don't make that mistake. Now, it's going to be kind of hard. You can actually take the heat off now. It's kind of hard. It's like real powdery. Mix in with that cocoa. The next step is a 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, and then we need a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is Sam's baby here. And a splash, a dash, a little bit of cinnamon. Mix that all up. You might, if it's, because like mine's kind of runny right now. See that? It's not going to be, it's too runny. Too runny. So, I'm going to add a little bit more powdered sugar. Thicken that right up. Get it even sweeter. Oh yeah. That is pretty good. I like to do this with a whisk because it gets kind of, I don't know if you can see that. There's lumps in it. Put it back on your heat if you need to for a little bit. And that will help those lumps kind of come out. But don't go too long. You don't want to overdo chocolate on the heat. You will regret it. First of all, it smells. Second of all, it tastes disgusting. It gives it the most sour taste. So, when my brownies come out, which I got some coming out of the oven already. Look at that. Stick your knife in it, just make sure they're not gooey. I'm gonna let those cool. It needs to cool. Actually, you can't see it, but my stove kind of has like a little rack, so if they're gonna cool for just a minute under there before I put the icing on. Otherwise, it's just gonna make it melt even more and make it a runny mess, okay? So, when you are done, you are going to have a fantastic, wonderful pan of zucchini brownies. I can't wait for you to try these. I can't wait for you to tell me what you think. I am going to be sending out a postcard with this recipe. So if you want to be on my mailing list, make sure you drop me a message and let me know your address. You might already be on my mailing list, so you're going to get this card. And be watching for some more fun cooking shows with me. I've got lots of good things I want to share with you guys. So I hope this video finds you doing well and getting ready to have some yummy brownies. Have a wonderful day.